Hello everyone and welcome to a new video of this channel, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the Solana evolution, what happens in the past few weeks, the reasons why it went to the moon and it's still going to the moon, and why you should definitely consider investing your money into Solana in the future. Okay, so if you guys are new to this channel, we talk about cryptocurrencies every single day, NFTs, DeFi, as well as digital assets. So if you like our content, go smash the like button. If you want to learn some more stuff, then go subscribe this channel. And if you have any question, any request for upcoming videos, or anything to say, let us know in the comment section below. Okay, so first of all, just so you guys understand the context, if you haven't been following the Solana evolution in the past few weeks, the current price is around $184.14, which is pretty insane considering that if you go back a month ago, so at the beginning of August, you can see that the value of one Solana was around $37.42, which means that it literally did a 5x in a month, which, you know, is something pretty common on shitcoins and, introducing coins, or something that's starting and that has a very, very, low value, but is pretty rare on a coin that is worth, already worth $37.69, which means that this was one of the reasons why it's pretty special, is the fact that Solana was already worth something. It was already worth, a decent amount of money at the time, which means that this makes it a more specific and a more, rare occasion for it to go to the moon. And so this is what we're going to be seeing right after that. You will see that it is a very special case in which a lot of characteristics are to be considered, but you'll see it's pretty interesting, and there are lots of things that are pretty atypical and that could be revealing an interesting and an interesting future and a huge potential for Solana in the next years. Okay, so if you guys go on the all section of CoinMarketCap, just so you can see the complete fluctuation of Solana, you can see that there are another thing to consider that is pretty insane, and that is that Solana has been around for only a year and a half. It got originally launched in April 2020 until today, which means that, yeah, it's probably a year and 6 months. And so it really means that it went from a few cents. It was worth at the beginning around, so probably a little bit more. Yeah, something like, okay, so $2.8. So it didn't introduce as a 0 point hundreds of decimals crypto, so it was already worth something at the beginning. But today it's worth $182.83, which means that the fluctuation is pretty insane, considering that it's only a year and a half old. And so this is one of the things that it talks about itself, like the results talk about themselves, and that is one thing to consider, I guess, in that kind of situation. And so this is for me a good introduction to go for, so that you guys can understand why it is very interesting and what kind of results we have been getting on that kind of crypto. So just a few numbers so that you understand a little bit better. The current trading volume in 24 hours is about $12 billion for an evolution of 266%, and the global market cap is around $53 billion for an evolution of 31.66%. So every single day we are seeing the global market cap going up, and people keep on investing their money on Solana. So it's definitely something that is getting a lot of people's attention, considering that it's going to the moon and that people want to learn more about that crypto. And so that is definitely something that's good for the future. And last but not least, the circulating supply of Solana is about 291 billion Solana. So once again, a pretty high number, but not that high considering that in dollars the volume is a lot higher. I mean, it's just proportional. Okay, so we're gonna head over to the Solana website again so that we can talk about the reasons why Solana got so popular and went to the moon. So one of these reasons, and I think it is really important to mention it, is the fact that Solana is open to lots of collaborations. So as you can see, when you arrive on their website, you have the possibility to click on Start Building, and that will let you come to what's called the developer resources. And so that means that if you're into developing, so you work as a developer, then you can participate to the construction, and you can work on developing Solana. You can literally make Solana becoming a better cryptocurrency, which means that it's always getting better and always improving, since people are constantly working on it. And so this is definitely something that's pretty insane, considering that a lot of cryptos out there right now that are going up and that people say are the future, or they're good cryptocurrencies. I'm going to take the example of Bitcoin. I believe Bitcoin is a very good cryptocurrency, especially since it got adopted from countries as legal currency. So today, 7th of September, is a historical day, considering that the Salvador adopted the BTC as their official legal currency. So this is something to be taken in mind. I don't know if people in the future watch this video a few years from now, probably there will be more countries adopting Bitcoin, but right now this is the first time this is happening, and so this is kind of a historical day, I guess. But anyway, what I mean is that, in my opinion, BTC is good, but BTC is also a crypto that it isn't improving that much anymore compared to other cryptos such as Ethereum or Solana. In the case of Ethereum, they're working on Ethereum 2.0, which will be launched probably at the beginning of 2022 or maybe later, but at least they're trying to make it better so that it will cost less money, it will be faster in terms of transaction, and so on. So the idea is to improve it. On Solana, this is happening constantly, since developers can work on improving Solana every single minute, every single day, by just joining the Solana ecosystem. And so this is one of the examples that you guys need to consider if you want to invest in a crypto. Is it going to be improving? Is it going to improve in the future? This is an important question to keep in mind, because a lot of people investing in cryptos, they're like, maybe it's going to go up. And that is true. It can go up, but it doesn't mean it's going to be improving. If it's only for speculation and the use of that cryptocurrency isn't improving, then your investment is going to be good for a short period of time, but it isn't going to become something you're going to keep in the future in the long run, considering that it is probably going to be overcome by, another crypto is going to overcome it. And that's the reason why a lot of people right now they're saying that Ethereum is probably going to overcome Bitcoin pretty soon, considering that it recovered completely after the dip. Right now it's going up, and it's probably going to go up and reach a new all-time value, when Bitcoin, on the other hand, isn't going up to its original value. It's still at 43K, 45K, but it's not getting back to the 60K that we have seen before, which means that it's definitely not, it's not promised. It's probably it can be overcome by Ethereum. And so it's just consider that Solana is improving all the time, and that makes it a cool cryptocurrency to invest in that has a lot of potential in the future. Okay, so second reason is the fact that NFTs are being developed with the use of Solana, which means that gaming, especially in gaming, so if you guys saw one of our previous videos, you can see we talked about Star Atlas. So Star Atlas is a game that's pretty futuristic. It's about space and stuff like that, and that is built on the Solana blockchain. So the Solana blockchain is getting used quite a lot right now in the gaming and in NFT world. And that is due to the fact that the Solana blockchain is actually pretty cheap. So it's pretty cheap, it's fast, and there are lots of possibilities behind it that make the Solana network very interesting for people who are looking forward to create their own currency or to create their own game. And so this is one of the reasons why Solana is also getting super trendy right now. And that is because of the fact that it's being used. That was what I was going to say right after that. It's being used. And so if you use a crypto and you aren't just about speculation, about making money out of it, but you're actually using it for other purposes, then it definitely will help the price of that crypto increase, and because people aren't just trying to make money out of it by just buying and selling, which we saw was one of the main problems of other cryptocurrencies, such as Dogecoin or lots of other cryptocurrencies. It doesn't mean it's not interesting, but it's definitely not the one crypto I would invest in if I consider to keep it in the future. And so in the case of Solana, this is definitely not the case, because Solana is being used every single day by gamers and people who are looking forward to this money on NFTs. And so this is a cool aspect of it that I believe is one of the reasons why it's going up and getting people's attention once again. Now, another thing that's pretty interesting is that the Solana network actually got a fundraise. They got a fundraise in January 2021. So it was a few hundred millions, which means that it was a pretty cool fundraise for them that helped their technology to improve. So once again, it went in the same way as of what I was saying about that crypto, which develops itself every single day. So that fundraise definitely helped the technology to be more effective, more user-friendly as well. So it's not going to be super expensive. It's not going to be super long. It's definitely something that's going to be short and something that's going to be cheap. And the idea is to make user experience the best, as good as possible. And so this is one of the cool things that the fundraise helped them achieving. Another cool stuff is that, and I guess this is a good indicator that a crypto is getting pretty cool and improving, and that is that institutional money got invested in Solana. So it came from, several sources, so hedge funds, large companies, people that invested their fortune in Solana, making it, gaining credibility, I guess. This is a good sign that a crypto is, a lot more credible than other ones, because of the fact that, institutions start investing money. We know the relationship between institutions and cryptos isn't the best. And so when you consider the fact that institution invested their money into that crypto, it definitely means it has interests. Then, users, as I said before, are using the blockchain. And last but not least, if you want to invest in Solana, and that is, probably the best thing you can do right now, because a lot of people are probably wondering if it's still a good time to buy Solana, or if it's too light, if it's going to drop, if it's going to go up. And, it's pretty complicated to start invest your money into a crypto when it just hit its all-time high. And so what I would consider doing, instead of investing your money directly into Solana just to hold it, would be to probably use Solana so that you can buy NFTs on other platforms, but that are built on the Solana blockchain, which makes your investment being based on Solana. and it's actually interesting because it's kind of a virtuous cycle. So the idea is that if you invest money into an NFT that is getting trendy, then more people are going to be buying Solana in order for them to get that NFT. And so if a lot of people are investing in that NFT, that obviously makes the value of the NFT going up, but it also makes the value of Solana going up because of the fact that the NFT is getting super trendy and is based on the Solana blockchain. And so if you buy both Solana and that specific NFT that's built on the Solana blockchain, then you're getting both for the price of one. So considering that you invest your money, you have to buy Solana, whatever you want to do, because that NFT is basically based on it. And so you can buy NFTs, you can buy other cryptos that are bought, that are built on the Solana blockchain. And as a matter of fact, it's definitely going to go up since it's it's composed of Solana, and so it's just you get the whole basket for one. And I believe this is the best thing you could do if you want you want to be into the Solana ecosystem, and at the same time you're not directly buying Solana so that you have Solana. And so it's probably a good thing to do, and you're getting everything, and it's a good way, I guess, to get in the game and at the same time get away from the risk of it going down after that huge ascension. And so this is probably a good thing to do. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If it's the case, go smash the like button. If you have anything to say, any requests, any question, anything, let us know in the comment section below. And if you invested in Solana and made money, let us know how much money you made. If you have invested in any NFT or any project that's related to the Solana blockchain, let us know in the comment section below what it was. We're all interested to hear about your feedbacks, and see you guys in this channel for our next video. Bye bye.